Spring has sprung. It is the month of September, the month in which we celebrate tourism and heritage. It's Tourism and Heritage Month in South Africa. In the African calendar, it is also the month in which we welcome the new year. This is the month we put away the jackets, we put away all those sweaters, all those hoodies, we put in new energy, we put in color, we put in zeal and determination that continues to characterize the golden province of Gauteng. My name is Barba Gaoganediwe, your champion host for Gauteng Live Show, where we discuss everything visitor economy, tourism, and how it interfaces with the creative sector and how we bring local beneficiation. And today, as we shine a spotlight on heritage, on township tourism, we have as our guest from the Kagiso Local Tourism Association. I'm joined by the chairperson and also the marketing manager for the association, Sikhumbuzo Zondo. Sikhumbuzo, thank you very much for honoring our invitation and welcome to Gauteng Live.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Sanbonan babukele bakaya, Sikhumbuzo Zondo, umtiano makako sobojan, so cool undaba. Grateful for the opportunity to be here, and I've been watching the podcast and I see what there's actually a track record that you guys are covering. So shout out for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. Sikhumbuzo, maybe let's start with you and the work that you do and how it also interfaces with the importance of local associations. So you are the chairperson of the Kagiso Local Tourism Association, but you are also assisting in marketing activities as it's a tradition and how we roll in this show. Your first encounter with tourism and the space of Gauteng, the space where everybody comes in for opportunities.
So my first encounter with tourism was from a perspective that I am initially an artist manager, artist developer.
Okay.
So I was helping, or through the company that I created, No Bandile and Snetemba, we created a record label called Gauteng, where we took hip-hop artists and assisted them build their brands, ekas. So along the route, I realized that as much as I'm developing the artists themselves, the interaction that they have with their fans in the community needs to be nurtured as well. So I went into the space with the idea that I need to assist these three guys actually see who their fans are, appreciate their fans, and monetize from the appreciation. It was with Tanki Baba Sniper, who's the first guy that I assisted, Westside 6, and DJ Sesh. So with that, with me moving from Ikazlomjit or entering into Kagiso Local Tourism Association through Ikazlomjit, that was my first encounter of getting into the tourism space. When I got into KLTA, I realized that the company itself actually needed more hands. Because I thought it was an up and running.
It was all system goes. Kind of a thing.
From the outside, everything looked okay. And then I started doing, I think it was 2019, started trying to get in contact with the then chairperson, which is Ntata Moate. Shout out Ntata Moate for the great work that you've done. And from the chats that we had, I saw that they still need fresh ideas. They still need engagement from the community itself. That would include people that are just stakeholders, whether you live a Kagiso, business owner, or partaking in the arts, craft, and culture scene.
So let's move straight into, and in Gauteng, I always indicate that in Gauteng, of the top 15 most populous townships, Gauteng account to 13 of those. So if you look at the numbers in our townships, if you look at where the people are in Gauteng, of the 15.5 million people that are in this province,
Mm.
almost a third of the people are in townships. So Gauteng is townships.
Actually.
And you are in Kagiso, one of the sprawling townships, which happen to have an interface with the neighboring Mansonville, stretch through from the Cradle of Humankind World Heritage Sites. In a nutshell, if you were to explain or unpack Kagiso and its offering to those that are watching us, to those that are listening to us, what's your articulation apart from Kagiso being about peace?
Besides the peace factor, for me, Kagiso has always proven itself to be a destination of fun, a destination of come and enjoy yourself with the people in Kagiso. Hence, our most prized possession are the actual people.
Yeah.
You may take a trip into Kagiso and experience the food, experience the vibe by going to certain restaurants, certain pubs, certain taverns. You go to craft galleries. It's an actual gallery. You realize that we actually need to develop more people than the actual area, because through development of the people, we stand a better chance of getting longevity on the development of Kagiso.
Yeah. Okay.
So on my side, developing the people actually creates more longevity into developing Kagiso on its own. And the reason why I'd say somebody should come and visit Kagiso is for the interactions, because I realized that small as it is, Kagiso, it has a high density of very influential people.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, probably some people don't know, but a famous musician from the group Murafe.
Yeah.
Murafe, which is a Motswako group.
Yeah.
One of the members, KGism, the singer,
Yeah.
has actually spent a large portion of his career in the township, Kagiso, and the impact that the township has had on him helps him wear the Kagiso badge with pride. And I can mention a number of people within the vicinity that we are in. I think the previous manager of this place, I think Ujojo or Ujowi, one of the two, a young lady within the LGBTQI space, was managing this place.
Yeah.
And I saw that we may not have met in networking sessions in a tourism indaba, for instance. We met Ekasi on a random Tuesday, Wednesday, and the knowledge that they share actually develops Ekasi. And with interactions with them and the love that they have for Ekasi, it's simpler for us as an LTA to say, guys, let's champion being one of the attractions. As the people, we are championing being one of the attractions into the West Rand. Because once you move from Johannesburg into the West Rand, you go past Rua de Port, and then you go into Kagiso. Before moving into Maranfontein, Krugersdorp, Mansonville, Yale, the further west. We are the first actual Kasi township upon entry. So developing Kagiso right now, budding as it is, within the next 3-4 years, Kagiso is promising to be an investable area. And we're looking, for instance, there's a mall that's being built right now. I think it's probably going to be finished in the next 2 years. It's $1 million mall. That investment into Kagiso already grows the economy of Kagiso. And I pride myself being a young male from Kagiso.
So let's look at, and you introduced yourself and the work you started doing from the arts point of view, artist, manager, and the like. And there is a growing challenge. It has always been there. We just come from a very powerful global Amapiano show in Loftus in Pretoria over 50,000 people gathered there for the Scorpion King.
Yes.
With Pori and Kabza. And what differentiates this genre of music is that it comes from our townships. And in Gauteng, there's actually a big issue about which township is actually the home of Amapiano. Is it Soweto? Is it Alex? Is it the East Rand? Is it Pitori? So you being in Kagiso and having worked and managed talent, what type of sound will you say is produced in Kagiso that might have actually influenced KG, rapping lyrics and style, but continues to represent Kagiso? It might now be underground, and through these platforms and many other opportunities, we can actually leave that sound.
Sound, I can't say a particular sound, because as much as there's this dispute of where my piano originated, Kagiso is not one of those places that I can say.
Yeah.
My piano started in Kagiso, no. But as we speak, there is a version of Amapiano that is classified as Iskupu, which is basically high bass, high intensity sound, close to Iskija. If you are an Amapiano follower, you'd understand that there's Iskija, there's a piano, the private schools and the stuff, the variations. But as a Kagiso, we do not have a particular sound. As we speak, there is a particular version of Amapiano that is originating in Kagiso called Umhlalaphantsi.
All right.
So it is a mixture of, I can say private school, and Iskoop. So you have music from Amakrotman that are coming into the area for leisure purposes. Uzodla inyama kwatso noma bayodla hooligan band lapha kitchen hooligan. Within the chillers that they have, it's not like they want to always stand up and dance. No. We are more of a reserved type of people.
So aim is not to sweat type of. So you are mixing scoop and you say is what?
Let's call it Umhlalaphantsi is a mixture of private school and Iskija.
So what moves there? So is the head, Nje?
Yeah. Just listen to the sound. If you're a connoisseur of piano, you understand. Okay, this one is a bit different. It's way different. So there are guys like Mr. Stan, Kaima, Kailash, who are spearheading the movement. And it is a development headed by young kids.
And how does that now, as we bring back to heritage, we bring it back to tourism, how does that influence how yourselves as the local tourism association start packaging the place? Apart from Chisanyama, it's a Chisanyama.
It's a Chisanyama everywhere.
Skopo is a Skopo.
Everywhere.
You know, there's nothing extraordinary about Skopo, Sase Mansinville, Sase Kagiso. Skopo is a Skopo. It's actually, apart from the Skopo, is the other things that you package that actually enhances the experience. So with this and this fascinating news that I guess you are hearing it for the first time, breaking here on Gauteng Lifve about Umhlalaphantsi and the Skupu, how does this then helps you to package and articulate the destination Kagiso story?
So there's power in music. There's always been power in music. We are at a stage where it is simpler for us, especially with my expertise, to engage in tourism as far as music is concerned. So we are planning musical camps, probably a series of camps, where we will harness the sound of Umhlalaphantsi. Get influential people like Kagiso Moreki from Manzaville, who is currently hot as we speak. He's along the sides of Kabzas and the Maporisas as we speak, to be part of such camps. We have opportunity people within the music industry they can probably open the right doors through such camps.
Yeah.
So the development of music won't just be us recording music and putting it out. It's going to be the first phase.
Yeah.
The second phase is going to be putting out music with the history of Kagiso embedded in it.
Absolutely.
So that even when uhlezi ekhaya as a 13-year-old in however many years from now, there'll be songs that you sing, that you say, these are songs the Kaslam.
Yeah.
Right? There was a guy called Dankie Baba Sniper. There is a guy called Dankie Baba Sniper. He had a prominent song called Imakasana.
Mm-hmm.
Makasana gave you a highlight of what Kagiso is, the people in Kagiso, and the areas to visit in Kagiso.
Yeah.
So after hearing such a song and seeing the prominence of it, it came to me that there is actually a need for us to package our history in the music itself.
So you are producing, say for example, you are producing a promo video for Kagiso that you want to share with Gauteng Tourism through its channels to showcase the township. Are you interfacing this work with, I can imagine that video being overlaid by, for example, the Samakasana song. Therefore, you start demonstrating that in action, because sometimes just listening to the song without the visuals, you might miss the point. But now here are the visuals, and here is the song. But as you produce this, you pay your fees to the artist, so the artist benefit, and then you get a promo video that goes out. But because it's also about the common cause, you are able to have favorable cost regime that also support the artist, but also support your message for the calling. Is it something that you guys are doing or considering?
Guaranteed. It has to be fair play for everyone. The reason why I got into the industry is to actually rectify such mistakes. A lot of artists and their managers don't have relationships that end well, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So with such camps, with such initiatives, the aim is to prove that it's possible for us to eat. All of us to eat. Now, the creation of the promo. So are you asking about the visuals that I would attach to the promo?
Yeah, I'm just saying, for example, you guys decide you are going to have a video about Kagiso.
Yes.
And the video is overlaid by the sound from this artist and the song's lyrics that speaks about Kagiso.
Okay.
Where I'm sitting, I see this as a perfect opportunity for combination.
Yes.
So that you are then able to also have the video as the visuals of the song.
Yes.
So as you record, it's not necessarily a music video, but it's a promo video for the destination.
So fortunately, with my understanding of the industry, those are shortcomings that I'll definitely be covering, because all rights need to be given to the respective participants.
Yeah.
Like I said, there are influential people within certain spaces, especially the music industry, that can help us find the right lawyers.
Yes,
to administer the publishing rights of such a venture. So
when you say this is something, because I'm trying and I'm inspired by how you are having your association working and leveraging on them without necessarily making the work of the association about music and artists and rights and songs protections and the like, because you still need to do your mainstream tourism work.
Yes.
You still need to deal with the development of the destination. You need to still deal with quality service standard. You still need to make sure that the products are registered. You still need to give value to your members that are forming the association. So how are you ensuring that, one, your members play their role And I'll give you an example. Let's take Tso, the famous Tso's Butchery. Shout out
the
to
legend.
Tso, the legendary Tso
of the
there.
West.
I still maintain that I have never tasted a scintillating, fabulous chesana like at Tso.
So they do the job quite well.
They do the job quite well. They are passionate about what they're doing. So let's take Kwatso, and I take it that Tso is your member. If he is not, you must go sign in. And Tso plays music very much. I know that. Get DJs to come in there. But there's the specific sounds that you are building up that is about Kagiso. How do you ensure that actually there's that embedded sound? You might not play every time during peak hours, but it might be a signature sound that plays in the background all the time, whether there's an event or not. Because the more you play it over and over, it gets into the minds. And actually, when I get in there, they are not playing it. I'll be saying there's something missing out. I hope you are getting me. Therefore, how do you ensure that attractions and places like that gets into the realm, they get into the puzzle, and leverage on this track that you are taking to promote the destination through music and through its sound? Is it something that you are working on or considering, or is it something that is part of the local tourism association strategy?
Not fully, not yet. The simplest way for us to actually assist the sound to be more popular would be one of those where we have a solid working relationship with restaurants and pubs, taverns that actually play the music, or at least let it be on high rotation for lack of a better term. The only tricky part about that is that most of these establishments for now are not licensed to play the music. Hence, Sampra has done a workshop through Ingwane Records. Ingwane Records hosts a event called the Maskandi Music Experience.
I know that.
So within the build-up of the festival, Sampra comes in and actually encourages our local restaurants and places to play licensed music. Now, the tracking of the restaurants and places that play the music is a bit hard because they are not forthcoming. So that's where the LTA comes in. We are in talks with them to actually prove to them that actually you need a license to play music kakabza. It's paid through Sampra. And you having such a license is actually a bonus for your area because it's easily marketable. You're not only focusing on the people talking about the place, but now you also have a backing of official establishments that, like a GTA, that can say, hey, we recognize this area. It is playing a licensed sound. And through such a process, we are also getting the guys that are developing the sound to register with Sampra, RISA, and all these rights collection organizations. With them registering and these establishments are registering, the goal to rectify royalty payouts for these developing artists becomes very simple.
And for me, it's how I get that part. And brilliant, well done, big ups. How do you deliberately add tourism issues? So you are talking to a restaurant about this. How do you build occupational health and safety issues? How do you build in food handling and food production certificate issues that you bring in over and up, on top of that, so that the work of the association becomes holistic in adding value to the establishment. So and I'm just giving out the numbers. The license fee might be 1,000 rand for Sampra, and there might be also the food health certificate. So the membership fee to join the association is 5,000 rand. Part of that membership fee is to assist you to be able to do that. Don't you think that could be actually a better way, so that people, establishments, small businesses are able to see the value of their membership, and that becomes a organized manner, and now Sampra starts seeing value in engaging through the association to reach out to establishments.
Okay, I'll look into. Honestly, I didn't see it like that. I didn't see it like that. So I'll have to look deeper into it and just cross these T's, dot these I's. Membership for the LTA has been a problem. To be honestly speaking, reason being, the businesses that would normally have as part of our members are profitable, yes, but they're not profitable enough for me to have a membership of to pay a membership of 50 rand per month for 10 months, plus my joining fee of 150. So with such things, such challenges, we saw that, okay, let's put out the value of marketing these establishments first and then letting them join later. Hence, when you look at the track record that we have, most of our establishments have been promoted through publishers, newspapers, digital publishing platforms, sorry. They've been promoted, on the GTA, what's app? This? GTA mobile app as well. We also have some of them that were covered through videos, short videos that were done through an initiative through GTA as well. So all in all, we'll definitely make sure that the benefits of joining the LTA are so clear to the stakeholders that it's a guaranteed join for them, because having them sort out most of their problems is what we entail to do. Hence, we conducted through Mogale City local municipality, conducted a survey of formal and informal businesses just to find out what else besides the marketing is actually the problem. And that particular survey was for compliance. Absolutely. Try to find out who's compliant where and how can we assist. So the beneficiation of joining the LTA will be re-established in Kagiso as we are going through a rebrand.
Absolutely. So it's Heritage and Tourism Month. Now it's September. What is your focus, especially in Kagiso, as the association that also seeks to put a spotlight, on the township? Normally in the province, the Heritage Day event is held in Maropeng, which is not far from you as the area. And two, how are you collaborating with other local associations? I know there's a Mansonville association, there's a Cradle Tourism Association. How are you collaborating with other associations to build, a learning culture, a collaborative culture, but also to bounce off some of these ideas that we are discussing, so that they are actually not also restricted to Kagiso. You can imagine the sounds that we are talking about being played in Maropeng,
in Germany,
or being played in Maropeng at the Boutique Hotel, or being played at the Cradlestone Hotel, or being the official sounds for hiking in the Cradle Moon favorite hiking space. So what are some of your programs that you are rolling out now in this Tourism and Heritage Month, and how are you collaborating with other associations in the broader Morame regional space?
So currently the only motion we have as an LTA is through trying to, for lack of a better term, formalize how marketers appear. Because we have a strong market culture in Kagiso. We have arts and craft participants. Unfortunately, it's not enough for you to be at a market and put your items on the table. Where's the price? Do you have an attractive stand that you are standing on? How are you attracting the customers? So we're trying to finalize the date on conducting a workshop on the attraction at a market, because we've seen that there is a growing market culture. So that's going to be happening end of this month. There are other events that allow crafters to come and display their work. We'll be working with those events. I have a list of them that are happening from September the 8th until probably December as well. It is through this phase that we want to empower these informal businesses to actually formalize themselves. The next phase of that would like EGTA on board as well. We need to help our marketers have POPs. Is it POPs? POS?
Yeah.
Point of sale?
Point of sales?
Yes, we need them to have Yoko machines.
Yeah.
Because we know you take cash by hand.
Yeah.
But if the customer does not have cash on hand,
Receipts.
we need just a quick tap, process the goods is via. So it's going to be one of the things that would like EGTA to be a part of as well. Because, with such database, who's buying what where, it'd be easier for us to develop more sellers of such products and also regulate the industry or the market, for a better term. So how are we working with other LTAs? We are working closely in the Morame, which is the regional tourism organization. They recently had a fashion show. I forgot what's it called. They have some of the people that we acknowledge as EKLTA to be playing on their stage on the day. So it is them. It is Manseville Tourism Association. We were actually planning an event that was supposed to happen this year, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. But attractions like Maruping, we solidified a relationship with them with the previous management. So we were able to get our stallers to go install them. They actually got good reception for their products. They actually got good feedback. And one of the things that we're implementing now with the price tags and the information of POSs, we got it from Elento, Maruping. So it is us exposing them through such opportunities that we saw that, okay, relationships with Morame or Cradle of Humankind are very essential. Nabole or Emanseville are very essential for us to pursue. Only problem is, people and organizations.
We will touch on that as we come back from the ad break, as we showcase what is there to look forward to as we explore this Tourism and Heritage Month in September, especially in the Rest Wind area that is inclusive of the Cradle of Humankind World Heritage Site. Welcome back to Gauteng Lifve as we continue our discussion with our guest, who is the chairperson of the Kagiso Local Tourism Association and also the marketing manager. Before the ad break, Sikhumbuzo, we were reflecting on the avenues in which you can give some of the local products and the local establishment opportunities to expand. I was saying that the most delicious chesanyama I've ever got was from Tso's butchery. How do we ensure that we leverage on what happens in the district so that there are opportunities to provide this teaser? I challenge everybody to go to Tso to get that. They will actually attest to this. But there are those that actually every month are at Nyrox, for example, which is part of the Rand West district, one of the most beautiful sculpture park in the world. I challenge everybody once again that go to Nyrox, see that sculpture park, how it's maintained, and tell me which other place a sculpture park is better than Nyrox. But for me, it's with this collaboration, with the sounds that of Mhlalapanzi. I know they are not doing turntables and CDJs there at Nyrox, so the music must be live. With your scoop, and now with the product, with the Chesanyama delicacies that Tso has. Through these collaborations with the other LTAs, are you exploring opportunities like, the Nyrox Sculpture Park, where there is big events that attract big corporates, a big clientele that can actually get a taste of this Tso's butchery Chisanyama, that will then encourage them to actually go to Tso's butchery. But if they can't come to you, you must go to them. Is it something that, as you collaborate with other associations, you are considering, and how are you going about through doing it?
It is a consideration, but we haven't found a concise way of collaborating as an entire Morame region.
You have them, they are watching this podcast, they are listening, they are critical stakeholders. Speak to them.
Yeah. So for me, it's simpler if we have one goal that is clear to everyone. For me, it's easier for us to have a clear goal that is understood by everyone, but it starts with meetings. And like I said before the ad break, dealing with people and organizations is a bit tricky. So once we find a MOU amongst or certain events, certain venues, and certain stakeholders, then we can say, okay, after the meeting, after identifying the objectives, KPIs, then we can say, let's collaborate, let's work and bring more tourists into the region. But as we speak, there's nothing that is solid as yet.
It is something that you are working on.
Yes, and the reason why I can't really give a concise answer is because there have been 2-3 meetings that I was a part of, but the outcomes come back to the point that I had before the ad break, people and organizations.
No, it's about hope. Tourism is about perseverance, it's about hope, it's about doing it, it's about toiling, it's about doing it over and over. Because as we continue not to have those Chesanyama at Nyrox, we continue to deny the hundreds and the thousands that goes there, that delicious meal, and continue to deny that establishment, which is your member, an opportunity to access another market. But on the 24th of September, it's Heritage Day. The province gathers in Maruping. What becomes the role of the Kagiso Local Tourism Association in making sure that its offering, its members, its product finds expression in the event that is being staged there? If they do not invite you, what do you do?
You work your way through.
Absolutely.
You have to work your way through. That's the only way. Because fortunately, we have had artists being put on stages at such large events. We've had beverage owners put their product in front of a large crowd, well received.
So is there a beverage and that is made in Kagiso?
Yes, we have a local beverage called Adam Rocks. Adam Rocks is a gin vodka
Combo.
It's not a combo actually,
Okay.
but it's just the actual vodka and the gin.
Oh, so different. So it's a vodka and it's a gin.
Yes. So
Okay.
so the owner of the brand, Kifilwe, who is part of our leadership,
I
has-
met Kifilwe.
Yes.
Yeah.
so Kifilwe has a product that has been placed in Maruping as well. Unfortunately, it's
So is it written made in Kagiso?
the new labels that they're making now,
Yeah.
at the back of the label
Yeah.
has a description of the herbs that are used inside and where they are sourced, and majority are
Yeah.
local. So
But you-
yes,
do you
it is
see
a proud
Sikhumbuzo, that's-
KG
But you see,
brand.
but you see, SK, that's the hook. That it's Adam Rock. What the name of Umlungu doesn't really matter, because there are so many gins and vodkas out there. But this one that is made in Kagiso, that these ingredients are,
Sauce.
pulled, sourced from locality. That's your differentiator. Because, like I said, a gin is a gin. These establishments, to what extent are they selling this specific gin when you do the promotions? To what extent does this gin stand out? To what extent does the association proactively go and promote? Because gone are the days where tourism gets promoted through traditional means, which is the mountains, which is the sea, which is the animal. You correctly indicated that what differentiates Kagiso is the people, their peacefulness, their friendliness, and now there is a product of a gin that is being made out of there. You are managing the artist. Are the artists singing about this gin? Are you able to now start seeing how the entire ecosystem
Works together.
come through?
We don't have artists that are singing about the gin yet, but we have
They
artists.
must.
We have artists that are ambassadors of the gin,
No, they must.
because through events
Yeah.
that are done by Usiskifilwe
Yes.
and a conglomerate of other people. Shout out to Tato, by the way. Shout out to Gaddafi. Shout out to F3D Papa on Tuto. Through the events that they've made, it is simple for people to come to Kagiso for that event and experience
Yeah.
the actual products that we have. So it has been a movement that has been successful for the past 3 years. Now it is simpler for the LTA to say,
Yeah.
there are more opportunities. We are giving them opportunities to go and display and advertise their products, like a tourism indaba, for instance.
Absolutely.
Now, we back then we just went with one product, which wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Now we have
Yeah.
products
Yeah.
to place in the eyes of ESA, Gauteng, to say, Bafetu, Hozane Kagiso. We have great singers, Abo Black Sun, who are part of the ambassadors of Adam Rock Gin. We have TikTok sensations currently that are advertising the gin as well. We have people that create clothing that is very
Okay.
very
Unique.
popular.
Yeah.
Because
So that's the outside audience you are speaking to, people all over that needs to come to Kagiso. I am giving you an opportunity now to speak to the residents of Kagiso. As we all know that there is a reciprocal process. There is a visitor and there is a host. And in tourism, it goes a long way in creating that hospitable. That is why is the hospitality industry, because it's hospitable. And that hospitality is brought about by the hosts. You are just a conduit between the actual experiences, the product, and the consumer and the other stakeholders. Here is an opportunity to speak to the residents of Kagiso on this tourism month and on this heritage month, and how important is tourism and how important it is for them to work together and work with you guys.
as Sikhumbuzo in front of you in the screen right now, Sawubona. Mhlali waseKagiso, bafethu base KG bariwe sheketletse, if you know you know. It is quite imperative at this point in time for us to value the security of our people, eKagiso. Increase the security. I like the fact that there is a visibility of ama panyaza, as they are called.
Yeah.
The
crime prevention wardens.
The wardens.
Yeah.
They are visible like us, which is assisting the local police to have more eyes on the ground to report and prevent certain crimes. As umhlali waseKagiso, right now the most imperative thing for you is to make sure ukuthi indaba yotshwala bafethu siyanciphisa, because we actually have a brewery in Kagiso, SAB. I'm not sure how much of an impact it has on the people itself, but the culture of drinking in Ekasi is skyrocketing to a disgusting extent, because now
so it's irresponsible drinking,
unfortunately, because the outlook from people coming into our area and seeing the way esisiphatha ngakhona ngamabhodlela estrateni and whatnot is not really proper, to be honest. So ngisacela bafethu, ngiyacela hayi kabi, indaba public drinking asiyehlise, for real. It's for the future of our kids as well. Kwamele sinciphise. And this will make sure ukuthi nawe when you decide to create your own business and sell to people that are coming into Kagiso as well, they don't look at your brand and say it is a brand from Kagiso la kuphuzwa khona. Cha. We need them to say it is a brand from Kagiso that has values that I'm willing to share and promote into the rest of the world. So guys, KG, as Nipi mafethu, public drinking, the legendary Warren Masemola said bojwala asimayemo. So asibambe nje lapho bafethu siniphise, then crime izoncipha ngempela, and we'll get more people to come in, we'll get more business into the area, and we'll prosper as a community. So
I'm extending a challenge, and that's a very clear call to action. Tourism has everything to do with the liquor industry. We were speaking about the gin, we were speaking about the local ingredients, the breweries, and everything that is out there. People drink to socialize, people drink to explore the spaces. But we have always, and especially now in this tourism month, been advocating for responsible tourism, responsible practices, responsible alcohol consumption, responsible alcohol trading, that you don't sell to children under age. You obey all the bylaws. Moving with the bottles in the streets, they get broken. The cars are unable to move in there. The tires gets damaged. I'm extending a challenge to you as this month of tourism and heritage, as the Kagiso Local Tourism Association, to extend a call to run a campaign that brings the local breweries, that brings the like of our sister agencies, the Gauteng Liquor Board, into the play, that will start looking at the ills associated with irresponsible drinking. As the association, is my challenge taken?
Yes, sir, definitely.
As we move now to the quiz time, this is the month of September. As it is Heritage and Tourism Month, we are encouraging you, our viewer, those that are following us, to also share your knowledge and experiences about the various products and experiences in Gauteng. For this segment, our quiz is as follows. The Mandela Legacy World Heritage Sites have been declared in Gauteng, and part of this includes specific townships and the like. In the region of the West Rand, there is a place that is called the Exit House. In the region of the West Rand, there is a place that is called the Exit House. This Exit House, can you name which specific area is this Exit House found? The Exit House was the place that was used to go into exile. It was a point of departure for those that were going to exile to come fight for our freedom. It's a popular place that continues to need care, that continues to need our dedication. If you give us your answer at Gauteng Live at gauteng.net, #visit Gauteng. This tourism month, you stand a chance to win fabulous prizes that can give you access to the various events, to the various platforms that we have, including also visiting with friends and family some of our heritage sites that are a must visit. Don't forget to share your answer, Gauteng Live at gauteng.net. Ensure that you subscribe, you follow us, and let's hear from you which area in the Rand West district you find the Exit House. Sikhumbuzo, as we wrap up, like we spoke about now, this is Tourism Month and Heritage Month, which, and you did touch on it, but as the association, as we now move into summer and into the busy period of the festive season, what are the two things that you want to have achieved as the association by this December, that you will need collaborators in achieving, and now you leveraging this platform, it becomes an opportunity to ask for that collaboration?
The time frame at the end of this year?
Yeah.
Ish.
By December. So people are out there. It's Tourism Month, it's Heritage Month. So people want to showcase, people want to join in this. The theme for this year's Tourism Month is Tourism and Sustainable Transformation. Therefore, you have, for example, a Silver Star Hotel that is just on in the region.
Yes.
What do you guys in Kagiso want from Silver Star? Just as an example.
I think my chat will be towards our mayor.
Yeah.
Mayor of Mogale City.
Yeah.
And the tourism department in Mogale City. Unfortunately, Kagiso does not have a tourist attraction, like a proper tourist attraction.
But you have the people.
Yes.
That's your attraction.
So, like, I'm talking about a physical infrastructure that you can
you have
say,
the best Chesanyama.
Besides that.
I can go in and on. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, my current venture is towards getting people to invest in for lack of a better term, a theme park.
Yeah.
A theme park that is going to be like none other. It is going to be a theme park about Kagiso, about Mogale City.
Yeah.
So what happens in there, you'll find out when it gets there. Now, by the end of this year, my main challenge is to get investors into the idea.
Yeah.
And from we've spoken before. I was on an interview with FM. Shout out to FM. Investment into such a theme park will guarantee that we have better activities in the area.
Will that theme park have a statue of Kgosi Mogale?
No.
Why?
We already have a statue of Kgosi Mogale.
Where is it?
In Krugersdorp Centenary Hall, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So why don't you build the biggest one?
I'd like to build a virtual statue.
No, but I'm saying the biggest one, or the one that has the hologram,
Now we are talking.
So the physical statue. How many statues of Nelson Mandela do we have?
Okay.
You have a statue of Nelson Mandela outside here at the Mandela OR Tambo
the
space. You have the statue of Nelson Mandela at Sandton. I can tell you, in our offices, we have 3 statues of Nelson Mandela. We have the biggest statue of Nelson Mandela at the Union Building in the world. Therefore, one space doesn't necessarily mean you can have that. Many people don't know that back in the days, the people that colonized us, they didn't know how to say Mohali, and they end up saying Mahalis.
Oh, okay.
Therefore, to get back to our indigenous space and why the municipality you are under is called Mohali City is because it's named after Kgosi Mohali. Therefore, from Gauteng Life, we are making our own contribution to your vision of a theme park to say, how about building a bigger statue and a hologram of Kgosi Mohali into that theme park? And we know that you are saying to the municipality, these are some of the things that you want to achieve with the municipality. I know that the Gauteng Tourism Authority is working with the municipality and the local association in painting and creating an image in that water tower that is next to those butchery aligned with the G20. As you have seen, the Soweto Towers, and how then we can create. And I know we have a lot of those water towers in our locations. And for me, shout out to that project that you are running with Gauteng Tourism. I'm looking forward to sitting outside those butchery out there, and at the back is that image in the tower where I'm able to take a selfie, and I can guarantee you that that space will transform because of that imagery. Thank you very much for coming through to the show. We really appreciate your time, and we are wishing you all the best at the Kagiso Local Tourism Association. How do people reach you, those businesses that wants to be your members? How do they subscribe? And as you articulate that, I want you to guarantee me that you will register too, because I could sense that he's not your member. Go get him to renew his membership.
Yes. Yeah. For contact purposes, you can visit our Facebook page. It's called Kagiso Tourism Association, or you can just check at Kagiso Local Tourism Association. The page is up and active. If you're looking for information about our local events happening, we post them there. We don't have a Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram account officially. We're getting back into that because of the rebranding. We had to stop a bit on that. For phone, you can contact me on 078 74 85540. With this number, all you have to do is just say who you are, maybe if we met somewhere, where we met, or what can I assist you with, because this number I use it's my personal number, but I use it across different interactions with other people. For email, you can email us at tourismkagiso@gmail.com. That's tourismkagiso@gmail.com.
I will not let you go without dealing with this traditional thing that we always do on the show. And I know we spoke about the songs, we spoke about the Sgopu and the Mtlalapanzi, so don't go there. Which song do you think, in your view, it's a song that represents Gauteng, not Kagiso? So there are just so many songs. So we're trying to do a compilation of songs about the destination. So in your view, with what you know about Gauteng, the energy, the zeal, the determination, the never die spirit, which song do you think represent this province well?
Interesting. I like that. There's a young lady called Oplek Sun. She's an R&B, Amapiano vocalist, Afro Soul as well. Her song called, what's the name of the song? It is called...
Okay, sing it, maybe you'll remember it.
Pupolam.
Okay.
Pupolam. Sawubona Pupolam. Ngizokulandela emazweni uyangibiza. Ngikubonile. Kunjani sithandwa sami. So it's a song about a young artist from the West Rand that has been chasing a dream.
Yeah.
And in my head, everybody that comes to Gauteng, because we're not originally from here, in majority, especially ama roots wetu. Sizela sizophanda. Sizela chasing a particular dream that we see, we feel, we hear on the daily. It's just the will and enthusiasm to wake up every day and say, sawubona people lam, ngizokulandela emazweni uyangibiza.
With that note, let's continue to chase Popeletu. Let's continue to chase our dreams. Let's continue to use our destination, our spaces, our places, our heritage, our songs, our culture, our offerings, our being, to tell our story, to share our story, to chase our dream. Let's continue to make our golden province the place where dreams are realized, the place where it's possible for an African child. That has been another fascinating episode of Gauteng Lifve. Don't forget to subscribe on this channel. Follow us at I Love Gauteng on Facebook, at Visit Gauteng on Twitter, on Instagram, and on TikTok. Download the Visit Gauteng mobile app. If you are running a tourism, a travel, and events business, download the Visit Gauteng travel app, create a profile, load your business, and allow us to share with the rest of the world your business, your stories, your experience. Don't forget to include the price point. Also, look for what's on G magazine, which tells you what is happening, what's cooking in the Golden Province. Until the next episode, second round.